Coming up in this Brightline construction update, this update is the second part of a 3-part series, providing my most comprehensive look to date at the progress on Brightline's all-new Orlando line. The Orlando line is an all-new, higher-speed passenger rail line running from Orlando International Airport to where it will join into the Florida East Coast Railway in Cocoa. In Part 1, I looked at the section between Narcoossee Road and Innovation Way. This update will look at the progress between Dallas Boulevard and State Road 520. We'll start at Dallas Boulevard. Crews are continuing to finish up work on the bridge here. The deck looks to be complete and rebar is formed for the sides. While the bridge is only being built for a single track currently, it has been designed so a second track can easily be added at a later date when service reaches the point where 2 tracks are required. Flying down the bridge, you can see where concrete was poured to fill in the gaps between the beams. And here's a flight back across, heading west. The purpose of the walls that are being built is to hold in the ballast that will be laid across the bridge. In the distance, crews are still working on the bridge over the Econlockhatchee River. Beams should be installed soon. The track being laid east from Innovation Way can be seen in the distance. While Dallas Blvd is only a 2-lane dirt road currently, there are plans in the works for major developments in this area, which is why the bridge is being built with room for many more lanes of traffic to pass underneath. This intermediate signal looks like it has all of its equipment installed. The tall pole is an antenna for the future PTC system. There are also solar panels, a backup generator, and bungalow along with the signals themselves. Dallas Boulevard itself has a railroad background. It is built on the right-of-way of the Florida East Coast Railway's former Kissimmee Valley branch, which was abandoned in 1947. We'll next head a few miles east to the borrow pits that are providing a majority of the fill for the project. Thanks to Brightline, I was able to be escorted through this area, which I had not been able to legally access on my own previously. During the beginning stages of construction, it may not have looked like much was being done along the route to an outsider. At that time, Crews are busy here excavating fill that would be used to build up the right-of-way and to form some of the various ramps and embankments. Eventually, this entire area will be reclaimed to become a large lake, like this section here already has. For more than a year, there's a constant stream of dump trucks to and from here, moving fill all over the project, and it continues to a smaller extent now. Here's one dump truck being loaded now. It looks like they are separating different kinds of dirt here. The right-of-way passes on the north side of this area. While there will only be a single track passing through this area initially, crews will be able to easily add a second track through here when necessary. This is also the main base of operations for crews working in the area. Materials for the signal system are also being staged here before it is taken out along the route to be installed. Here are parts for some cantilevered signals, along with some standard signal masts. We'll now make our way to an area just west of State Road 520. This is also an opportunity to preview what it will look like to be riding through this area on a train as we head down the right-of-way. Through the magic of editing, I've sped this up to roughly simulate the 125 mph speeds that trains will be moving through here. We'll stop here just past these signals to take a closer look at this area from the air. This section has always been one of my favorite areas to pass by when driving on State Road 528, with the trees along both sides of the right-of-way, so I was excited to see this area in person. On the right side here, there's also a drainage ditch and a dirt access road that will provide maintenance access once the line is open. And here's the flight back east. The right-of-way in this area is wide enough for double track as well, even though only a single track will be laid initially. This intermediate signal looks to be complete as well. This area is ready for track whenever crews make it to this area. That is State Road 520 in the distance. We'll take a closer look at it in a minute. From the air, here's another simulation of the 125 mph speed through here. We'll finish up by making our way over to State Road 520 to look at the bridge progress. Here's the ground view at the last section of right-of-way before the bridge in this area. Now at the bridge, crews are currently working to finish up the ramp here on the west side. As for the bridge itself, crews have still been working to get all the pilings finished and have been forming the pier and the median. On the east side of the road, crews have cleared the final section of the right-of-way in preparation to start building the ramp on that side. The pilings are being cut down to their final height. The metal pipes are where future pilings will go when the time comes to eventually double track this bridge. You can get a good look at the pier and the median here. This will be the final bridge completed here on the Orlando line. The shift in the right-of-way to the left from here to be alongside State Road 528 in the distance is due to the difference in the right-of-ways that Brightline is leasing in this area. From the airport to 520, they are leasing the right-of-way from the Central Florida Expressway Authority. From 520 east to Cocoa, the right-of-way is leased from the Florida Department of Transportation, which owns a narrower right-of-way in comparison. That is why the tracks will be directly next to the road. I would like to thank Brightline for their assistance with filming part of this video. Coming up next time in part 3 of the series, we'll look at the rest of the route to Cocoa. This will include my first aerial look at the St. Johns River Bridge, the bridge over Interstate 95 and the Arch Panel Tunnel, and finish where the tracks will join into the Florida East Coast Railway mainline. Thanks for watching. Be sure to hit the like button and subscribe. Also check out my social media pages.